Oh hey everybody. This is this is the second stream of the Journeyman Project 2 Buried in Time. If you watch the previous stream, you'll notice that right at the end, the program crashed, giving the full nostalgia and feel that is the 90s, and forgetting that you need to save your game. So the 3-hour live stream was ended with no progress in the game. However, a lot of that was fucking around and remembering what to do and watching the news stories and looking at all the stuff that can give us hints and foreshadows, and basically meandering around the apartment, interacting with all the little not so hidden Easter eggs. I don't really know what to call them because they don't you don't have to touch them or do anything, but so if you skip that video, that's fine, because we're just gonna rush through the play. The first thing to do is to, if you are familiar with the first game, we have an AI. This game, we have a blank chip and no AI. We stumble upon a station, or there's a station with a supposed AI. So that's where we go to, and we were just about to, we made the deal that we were going to load him up onto a blank chip, take him along, and that was going to be that. We were going to jump back to the apartment and end the session and go from there. During the speech part, the game crashed and we had nothing saved, so we could not complete stage 1. You can do it in some other orders. You don't have to bring your AI buddy along, but he adds an element. He gives hints, but he also adds commentary, especially since our character doesn't speak ever, except for to ourselves in the beginning. So definitely check out the other video, give it a watch for my commentary on all the things you can interact with and the struggle to get to the station and remember where to go, how to get through things. Because here we'll probably breeze through pretty quickly. We'll probably stumble in the one maze part, but we might just get it right away too. I don't remember. It's not too complicated. So it was a 90s puzzle game. Is a 90s puzzle adventure game. So without further ado, we will fire the game up. If I can use my mouse today. We can skip this. And they go discordant right there. I don't... Sanctuary Woods presents a Presto Studios production. Buried in Time. Another game I played a lot of as a kid was Virtual Pool, and I think there's a version on Steam now. or there's gotta be other versions of it, but I played a lot of that. I mean, it was in the 90s, in the 2000s, so it wasn't online. But now there's online versions, which I think are neat, but I should probably just play regular billiards. So, but anyway, we'll skip this. Oh, I need to use the correct keyboard. That is... that might help. Okay. Awesome Blossom. We will... I don't really want to play the intro again, so we can skip the intro. Or, fuck it. I'll play the intro. Maybe someone will come in. But we'll play the intro, but we're going to go pretty quick to get to Farnsworth, as we're calling it, instead of Farnstein. To get to his IEI, we're going to go pretty quickly. So, we'll play the intro.
Earth has been officially admitted into the symbiotry of peaceful beings.
Gratitude, but I honor you, Gage Blackwood, with the Paragon Medal for Valorous Service.
Conference this morning, the government admitted the existence of the Temporal Security Agency, an organization.
Sinclair, who is attributed to Agent 5, Gage Blackwood, who single-handedly defeated Sinclair's men.
Here's the majority of our acting. The future sounds like the late 80s.
Quick, there's not much time to explain. They'll be here any second. Yes, I am you. I've come from the
Fuck.
future.
No.
You,
You're not
you've been
supposed to
framed.
interact
Now,
with me.
whatever you try to do,
You
will
were
not
framed.
interfere
I
with what's
didn't
about
do
to happen.
shit.
The suit I'm going to transfer over to you will keep you close, so just stand still and watch.
Ugh. Why are you
It's all
getting me
over.
involved, bruh?
You'll be
Why are you
pulled
getting
10
me
years forward
involved?
in the future to my present. From there out, it's all up to you.
So,
I've hidden more information inside of you. You'll figure out what I mean.
why don't you go
Here comes the jump
10 years? Why couldn't you have gone like a year? Like a year from you me feels like a better me to handle this situation. Why are you going back 10 years when I had just bumbled my way through this Pegasus bullshit? Oh my god. I have the same fucking haircut 10 years later.
Come on, Gage. Let's go.
We do get an updated haircut in the third. So if we were to skip the intro, this is where we would find ourselves in our apartment 10 years later. We've interacted, we've played with all this stuff, so I'm not going to do that. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a TV, a hollow area to view the news. We can play. We'll just play with this shit because why not? These are from the first. So apparently, we're so vain that we collect toys because we can read our dossier in here in the chips down here. We're so vain that we collect our own action figures from our first game because we're a hero. Expecting you. So I could never figure out what this one said because it almost sounds broken, but it's the one that we encounter on Mars, I think. out of my way, human, or die. But they gave it like it has battery decay. Oh. This is us. This is supposed to be us with no hair. We didn't get in here. There was a movie. Maybe it was modeled after like Bruce Willis.
Since you're getting this message, I'm assuming everything went well. Now,
Fuck, we can't
before
click
you do
through
anything,
this.
you need to understand
fuck.
that the role of the TSA has changed in recent years. In addition to the security,
Nope, can't
there's
jump
now
through
another
it.
team whose job it is to research history.
We read
That's the
about
team I
this.
was on. That is
The
until
Deep
someone
Time
took history
Unit.
at 4 of my research mission locations.
DTU.
They weren't major changes, just enough to create temporal ripples.
Yep.
When another agent discovered the temporal ripples about a week ago, I was suspended and put on house arrest. Then they discovered some evidence, and by the next day I was already on trial. I had just about given up hope last night when it hit me. I'm being watched,
I'm being
but
watched.
you can still prove that we're innocent. So I've
So
decided
he's
to break house arrest.
Thought
and
10
come back in
years.
time to get your help.
10 motherfucking
Right now,
years.
I'm probably in jail. If they know where I am, they won't be looking for me. You'll be free to jump to
You
any
could've
of my research
gone
mission locations
To like yesterday.
Now pay attention. This is important. Go to each of the 4 time zones and gather as many clues as you can find. Try and discover what's been changed and how. I've programmed the jumpsuit to auto-record any evidence you might find. Oh, one more thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with what's going on, but I was at the TSA a couple weeks ago doing an unscheduled check of the security grid. I noticed something was wrong. It seems a couple of the feedback jumpers had gotten crossed. A good portion of the security grid was compromised for I don't know how long. Anyone with the right information could have gotten into or out of the TSA, the Pegasus warehouse, or any of the restricted areas without even being seen. I'm still not sure why I'm being set up, but I think this might have something to do with it. Be careful. Our life is on the line.
Our life is on the line. Oh, look, it turned us. Alright, so we checked out all this stuff. There's tons of stuff to play with over here. Just hang out in an apartment. So we can't order any meals because our jerk self ate all of the food and then came and got us. So first we need to get our cheese girl. Need to go edit the other videos and put timestamps in for all this stuff. So let's see, cheese girl, our ShopNet product order code is 6594978. Transmit, accept purchase. It's tree fitty, you know. We're not gonna get it right away. We're just, I mean, it's a bitch. All right, next ShopNet code because we need our Geno, a fond remembrance, free sample disc. I forget where we can play this. I think we can play this on our TV, but we'll fuck around with that later. 538 48 257 transmit. I definitely need to look to see if there's any like Easter eggs, like other shit you can buy. I'm sure there is. They like their Easter eggs. Alright, now we need the Omniglot DM translator biochip. So that there's, I don't remember why, but we need it. Alright. It's only $199.90. Steel in this world. Except the cheese was pretty cheap, so they must have. They've readjusted all of the currency for inflation. It's not dollars. It's some weird jacked up symbol. So it's some new world currency. 378. Yes, I need my translator chip. And definitely no one's curious why the arrested Gage Blackwood is in his apartment ordering shit on the shopnet. Alright. Let's go. Let me close this thing. We don't need that anymore. We shouldn't need a bunch of cheese because we should remember how to do this shit. So I need the cheese girl. I need that replicated. Give me that cheese girl. Cheese girl. Yeah, cheese girl. Look up. Power this bitch back on. Menu. Post box. We need Argino, Andrew Single. We'll find some way to play this later, but I mean, it was free. Postbox, translate, and with any luck, this is the last time we have to use this. We'll probably go get more cheese girl once we use this, but then, well, no, we do have to return at least once, maybe twice. All right, well, we don't have to move, but we'll take this nice view before we jump to Farnsworth. Ugh. Look. Jump. 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 Here we go. Now the key to using Cheese Girl is to use it off to the side so that you shoot it behind you. If it's in front of you, you blast yourself away. So we checked all these doors. None of them open. I don't remember which way. Ah, fuck. Yeah, there's a very angry person. That door doesn't open. These doors don't open. Well, one of them does, but it just leads out into space. That one doesn't. I'm gonna walk into here.
That always seemed to work in Scooby-Doo.
I'll grab this bar. We need that. I don't think there's a remote control.
Guess I haven't gotten rid of you after all. You just pop up in different spots, like whatever pops up in different spots. So corrupting my work not enough? Back to finish the job? What?
There's the thing.
And I thought I was being rested.
There it is.
Breathing my last breaths here, and I get visited by
It's hard to
Guido,
find.
spaceman.
So you have to be
Come
looking
all
just
this
right.
way to tamper with my sculptures. What are you?
It took me. Chat had help because I couldn't remember what it was. Embarrassing. So click on that. Depressurize. I think that's where we were, and now we're here. Okay, so we're here. So we see the thing was it had the return button, so that was weird. It worked. Pressurizing. We've got oxygen. The docking bay looks good. Engineering is not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh wait, that is pressurized is good, right? Environment, pressurized. Ugh. Pressurized. DD. Oh, biomass processing. Insufficient oxygen. Okay. Atmosphere mining. Alright. Cool.
So, what do? Travel around space looking for
That's
derelict
where it
crafts?
came from.
Terrorize the survivors by redecorating while they're helpless? What'd you do? Bring a spray can too?
Arthur is basically like Farnsworth is basically the guy that makes the Oasis in Ready Player One, except he's a real scientist. But like he's obsessed with this is like 2300 something or 2200 something. But he's obsessed with 20th century media, so there's a lot of gags in media. Scooby-Doo mentions and stuff like that. So okay, so if I remember from
Where are you going anyway?
I'm gonna go like this.
You seem different somehow. Unlike before, your patterns, you're more curious, like you don't really know what you're doing here, do you? You're not the same in truth.
We learned that people have been able to, or that we haven't felt very well
So why
jumping
are you here?
around.
Are you looking for
So someone's been
me?
piggybacking our jumps. And I think. Go this way. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah.
I don't know why I feel this, but I guess I have an instinct about you. My other guest didn't feel right.
I definitely
You're
talked
different somehow.
longer than this took to
I
get
should
through.
trust you.
I think if I were really cooking, if I just went for the cheese girl and got here, could probably do this in like 10 minutes. But there's some dialogue coming up that just takes time. That thing goes all crazy.
Sorry, you'll have to excuse the scanner. My eyes and ears for the moment. Most of the station monitors are dead. Here. Well, here you are. You found me. Well, part of me, anyway. Not much to look at, I know, but it's what's inside that counts. Well, I guess I've decided to trust you. It's not like I have many options. Maybe we can help each other out. Why don't you move into the room so we can talk better? Afraid this conversation is going to be a little one-sided. My command-level voice recognition module got a little jumbled in the accident. Well, I'm Arthur. You've probably figured out by now that I'm not real. But I'm willing to accept it, really.
Story,
I
Arthur.
split off a few copies of myself, and together we're sharing our feelings about it in groups. Anyway, this is what I am. An artificial, non-organic sentient being, if you want to be politically correct, trapped in this wreck with the power dying out a little quickly, I'm afraid. I'd like to figure out who you are, though. I think I can safely rule out the fire department. I thought I was pretty advanced, but the technology I'm reading in your suit is astounding. And this is crazy, but it almost seems like an evolution of mine. Look, if you'll let me, I should be able to interface with your logic system and maybe get a clue as to who you are and how we can help each other. It means an intrusive scan, but we're both lost here, and
We're both lost here. I have a time machine that displaces me in time and space. That be lost is an option.
Alright, let's see what we've got. Temporal security?
Mm-hmm.
You're from the future.
Yes, bitch.
Well, I'm pleased to meet you, Gage.
You should be.
You're quite the hero. I guess this is my lucky day.
Well, I did get framed.
That's you.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Whoa. I'm starting to get a headache here.
That's, you know, that's because I'm pretentious.
I'm starting to get the picture here.
Stop looking at my
Hey,
files.
this is about me.
Yeah, don't.
This is better than
Stop.
palm reading. Perished?
Yeah, you did.
Can't help me or you'll change history. I'm sorry. I've probably seen more than I should. I should have never scanned your biochips.
Yeah, this is intrusive.
Your biochips. Gage, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Take me with you. Your biochips are derived from the same wetware as my brain, only 1,000 times more advanced. If you take me with you, it'll cause a time distortion or whatever, but if I download a copy of myself onto a blank chip, nothing will have changed. And you need me. I know who framed you, the same person who messed with my sculpture. I can show you what they changed. What do you think? Is it a deal?
Oh, I guess. At least you're not a
Great.
demon.
Oh, you're not gonna regret this, Gage. Now let's see.
You're
You
just
should be
a
able to transfer the data across
juvenile
optically from my core.
AI.
It's gonna work. That means we've got to get you inside the Nexus, which of course is inconveniently detached from the station at the moment. How do we do this? The door release. The decompression should propel you across to the Nexus. We'll have to use the override code. It's risky, but it's doable.
Risky but doable. That's Gage Blackwood's middle-ish name.
The emergency release is just above the door. It's a manual release, so I can't do it for you.
If I don't do this, he just keeps yelling at me. There's other stuff
Okay,
I wanted to
punch
check
in this
out.
code.
but I think we're fine.
32770.
3,
rest is up to you.
2, 7,
Luck.
7, 0. 0. Right.
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
On the phone. Oh no. It's a good thing it was all refilled and now it's being refilled.
Welcome, come to my brain. All that I am is contained in that sphere. You're gonna have to open me up. There's a manual code. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I think it has to do with exchanging the red lights for green and vice versa. You'll have to figure it out.
Yep.
After that, well, if it works, the next time I talk to you from inside your suit.
I almost fucked it up. Alright. Oh shoot. I need to save. Fuck, I didn't save. God damn it.
To anyone who may be listening, my name is Dr. Kenneth Farnsworth.
Please don't crash.
I've made this recording in the event that anything should happen to me. This message is an appeal. 26 years ago, I undertook an experiment to create a new kind of artificial intelligence. A system demonstrating the traits of self-awareness and creativity. My results have been astonishing. At first, I considered the experiment a failure. I had created an erratic, unpredictable, thoroughly irrational program, but it had a curiosity, you see. And occasionally, a burst of insight so lucid I was astonished at the understanding. Not the cold conclusions of a machine, but something more right-brained, more intuitive. It was life. It was a result I was unprepared for. Arthur is not simply a program, he is a person. And I have sheltered him here from the circus our world would make of him. I'm afraid I may have corrupted him enough with my obsession for 20th century media. I ask that you understand. And if you can find it in yourself to protect him for a while. He means a great deal to me.
flattering. In less than 100 years of progress, you can fit me on a chip. So, how do you like my new home? Comfy little interface, eh? So, this is how I think I can help you out. I couldn't figure out a way for you to ask me questions directly, but I've created a comment button that'll light up if I have something to offer. I've actually become pretty fascinated with art history and stuff, and by the looks of what your future self was researching, what I've studied could come in handy. I've also created a help button in case you get stuck on a problem. You know, they always say, 2 minds are better than 1, but hey, you're the detective. I'm sure you'll want to figure it out on your own before resorting to my help. There's more info in the chip's inventory description. You might want to check that out. As to our mutual friend, he was reprogramming one of my sculptures in the biomass processing module. I think he set up some sort of harmonics response, but the only way to find out for sure is to visit the scene of the crime. And that means getting to that part of the station. I gather you don't have control over where you jump to in a time zone, so it may be a trek. The accident really trashed that part of the station. In fact, we may want to come back to it later. So maybe it won't make much difference when we get to it, but to be totally honest, I'd much rather go somewhere other than back to the station my first trip out of here. You know what I mean? We could use a little adventure. All right. Gage and Arthur's Big Adventure. I like the sound of that.
Alright, before we go any further, I'm gonna save this. Nope, that's not it. Interface. Menu. I'm gonna save this bitch. Alright. Let's make sure it's there. Stream. I think the stream save is my previous one that I did yesterday. After, you know, everything not working. Alright, excellent. So, that didn't take very long to get to that point. Let's go back up to Arthur. I do enjoy having Arthur around. I'm sure people, like, hate whatever. Everyone hates everything. Oh my gosh. So there's nothing to do in this room. It's just where his brain was, and he's transferred over, and now that's what it is. So we're gonna jump a recall. All right.
Oh, like the look. Early Terrarium.
He does just make comments all the time, which is, you know, I don't know.
Gage, one word. Curtains.
Yeah, there's no fucking curtains in this place.
These are wonderful toys. And when are you getting the dream continuum? I don't mean to suggest you have an ego problem, but you have an action figure of yourself.
Yep. Oh. Oh fuck. No, and we have to listen to it. Fuck.
Now, before you
I
do
didn't think of
anything,
this.
you need to understand
I should have
that the
done
role
this.
of TSA has changed in recent years.
Oh shit.
In addition to the security unit,
mean, he's
there's now
already
another
seen
team
this.
whose job it is to research history. That's the team I was on. That is until someone altered history
I
at
gotta
four
do
of my
this.
research mission locations. They weren't major changes, just enough to create temporal ripples. When another agent discovered the temporal ripples about a week ago, I was suspended and put on house arrest. Then they discovered some evidence, and by the next day I was...
He discovered some
I had just about
evidence.
given up hope last night when it hit me. I'm being watched, but you can still prove that we're innocent.
You know, he just incriminated us
And jump
10
to get your help.
years early.
Right now I'm probably
That's
in
it.
jail.
That's all he
They
did.
know where I am. They won't be
Incriminating us.
You'll be free to jump to any of my research mission locations to see what's going on. Now pay attention. This is important. Go to each of the 4 time zones and gather as many clues as you can find. Try to discover what's been changed
Why did I
and
do
how.
this? Why didn't they give me
I've
a
programmed the jumpsuit to auto-record
stop?
any evidence you might find.
Stop?
Oh, one more thing.
It's weird because they
I
had
don't know if
Gatling
this has
guns.
anything to do with what's going on, But I was
think,
at the
maybe
TSA
not.
a
Maybe
couple
those are
weeks
just
ago,
the ones that were
doing
in
an
the
unscheduled check
TSA.
of the security grid. I noticed something was wrong.
Unscheduled check.
It
It's
seemed
sound. They make it
had
sound.
gotten crossed.
They
A good
do
portion of the
this
security grid was
on the norm.
compromised for I don't know how long. Anyone with the right information could have gotten into or out of the TSA, the Pegasus warehouse, or any of the restricted areas without even being seen. I'm still not sure why I'm being set up, but I think this might have something to do with it. Be careful. Our life is on the line.
Bum, bum. Alright. I don't remember what he cares about in here. I have no idea what we need that for, but I think we can listen to the Gino Andrews disc here. Yeah.
Yes, it's Lava Lamp 2328.
Yeah. Dang it. Now we can put it in. Brilliant. There we go. This is what we didn't get to do yesterday.
I'm ready right now. That rehearsal, you know the routine. Name, number, I'll get back to you. Thanks.
Hi, it's me. I know it's been a while, but I found some things that belong to you. If you like, you can stop by and pick them up sometime.
This is insane.
I'll be home this evening. It's just some records and tapes and some pictures,
Oh,
but,
shit.
you know, I think I like them.
Is that it? Oh, shit.
You were like the wind, moving fast and silent. Never knowing where you were going or where you'd been. I pray somehow you hear these vows I've thrown into the wind. And while you're gone, I'm moving on. I'll begin again. Right or wrong, you're wondering if I'll be standing strong. You have my word. I promise I'll be searching for a reason to go on.
Yeah. Shit. Do we get our chip back? I need my disc back. I need my Gino Andrews single. Alright. After that. Just trying to find this real dude. This must be him. Actor, writer, director. He voices in this video game. It was interesting. I don't know. We'll find out more about Gino later. But his music survives to 2328. What the remote can do, I don't know. Anyway. Oh. Before we leave, just so in case we want to go straight to Farnsworth's lab. Oh, for fuck's sakes. The future has some inconveniences, but you know, good deal. The next game is, it moves a little better, but it's still a 90s game. Oh my god, stop. Shit. The music gets intense when you're not supposed to stay here. Alright, let's get some more cheese, girl. Because we will have to go back. Even though Arthur's like, meh, let's not go back. We don't have to go back right away, but we need to have the cheese. We need to have the cheese. Nine, 7, 8. Transmit, accept. Alright, menu, postbox, cheese girl, replicate. There we go. Jump. See what Arthur has to say first. Nothing? Okay, go fuck yourself. Jump menu. Where should we go? I think we read all of these yesterday. Maybe not. No, we didn't. So we read the Farnsworth lab bio yesterday because that's where we jumped to. Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza. You might say it, I don't know. This is, I really like going here. I think it's really cool. It's Mayan. Well, yeah. So I don't know. I may be interested in some Mayan culture when I was young, and I think that's cool. So I actually have a friend right now that's part Mayan, and I think that's really interesting, because there's not a lot of people with that background left, so yeah. Maybe there is, I don't know. Shouldn't make claims like that, I guess, but yeah, so I always enjoyed this one a lot. I enjoyed playing all of these places. We will have to go back and forth to some places because I think we should have to gather some stuff. But we might as well start all the way back and give it. So, Chichen Itza. Sometime around 1000 AD, the ancient Mayan civilization of the Yucatan Peninsula began to die out for reasons yet unknown. Also around this time, the Mayan capital of Chichen Itza played host to newcomers in the form of the Toltecs. A culture closely related to the Aztecs. No one knows for sure whether the Toltecs invaded the Mayans at Chichen Itza or if migrating survivors of their own dying, or if migrating survivors of their own dying. Oh shit. There we go. Culture were simply allowed to settle there. Your mission is to observe the resident culture and gather information that will lead to a definitive answer to this question. Warning, there will be a human presence in this environment. Gather footage from a safe distance and avoid being seen. Your destination coordinates have been scanned and cleared. And jump. The original game was on CDs, and it was 3 CDs, and you had to like jump back and forth. It might have been 4 CDs. The third game was definitely 4th. All right, we're gonna get our Arthur. Do we need all the help? No.
That huge pyramid is the Castillo. It's dedicated to Kukulkan, who was the Mayan equivalent of the Aztec serpent god Quetzalcoatl. The structure behind it is the Temple of the Warriors.
So, he said Kukulkan. I can't say it very well, but that's from the latest Black Panther movie. And then, yeah, the Quetzalcoatl. So, the sky serpent god.
An interesting thing about El Castillo is that it was built on top of a smaller, older pyramid. In fact, some of the other Mayan pyramids have been built over the previous pyramid as many as 6 times, with the old temple still remaining underneath.
So they just kept building it up.
I would guess that we're standing on the High Priest's grave pyramid. Historians have theorized that before it was a tomb, it was used for some other ceremonial purpose. That's a chakmul. They were pretty common in Chichen Itza. Generally, if you wanted to be accepted by the gods, you'd place an offering in the chakmul's hands. I've only seen pictures of them facing away from the temple. I wonder why this one's facing inward. That circular building is the Caracol, which means snail. The Maya built it as an astronomical observatory. They'd line up the sun and moon through rectangular slits in its walls to identify important days like the summer and winter solstices.
So, you don't have to play with the AI, but part of what I loved about this game was all this stuff that I was learning.
Behind the observatory is the Casa de las Monjas, or nunnery.
We're not gonna do the help quite yet. So if we go down there, humans will see us. That's what it means. And we will disrupt time. Oh shit.
The pelota field. The Maya played a game which was kind of a cross between basketball and soccer. Without using their hands or feet, they'd have to knock a hard rubber ball through a slightly larger stone hoop as high as 30 feet off the ground.
Here.
No such thing as sore losers, mainly because the losers were decapitated.
They believe that that's not accurate anymore.
Overlooking the ball court is the Temple of the Jaguars, which also function as box seats for the royalty. Gage, look at this. This is a representation of one of the 9 trials of the underworld. That's definitely Tezcatlipoca, the Toltec god of war. The legend says that when a person died, their soul would have to travel through 8 levels of the underworld en route to the Deadland. On each one, they'd have to pass a trial given by the god that ruled that level. After passing all of the trials, they'd be allowed into the Deadland, where they spend eternity without joy or suffering.
Well, no joy, but no suffering. Oh yeah, beesh. Let's go.
I think this relief is depicting a lower priest or supplicant in priesthood making an offering to the water god. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that symbol represents a cave inside a mountain. The Toltecs believe that the underworld was entered through a cave. That square building over there is the Casa Colorada. Historians believe it was the house of the high priest.
We didn't get this one, did we? I don't think so.
This is a little hard to see, but I think it's a depiction of a ceremony. It looks like a priest or supplicant is making an offering to a god.
So we are trapped on here. If we try to go down, it won't work. Oh, shit.
This is a Mayan ceremonial calendar. The larger disc has 20 month names inscribed in it, and the smaller one numbers the days. When they're spun, they make a month-day combination where they meet. If you do the math, that's 260 different combinations, each of which represent a day of the ceremonial year. Historians think that certain days of the ceremonial year were reserved for honoring the gods with human sacrifices, bloodletting, and other fun rainy day activities. Hey, what can you say? I guess the Mayans can be summed up with one simple word: fun. This looks like an ordainment ceremony. That guy with his head lowered is probably a supplicant to the priesthood who's just passed his rite of initiation. It seems like these scenes are showing ceremonies that take place in this temple. It was destroyed long before anyone had a chance to record any of these murals, so we're the very first ones to see what it might have been used for.
Time travel. Oh shit.
Those are Mayan hieroglyphs. They had a pretty sophisticated pictograph writing system. Unfortunately, my Mayan's a little rusty right now.
But I have the translator chip.
This is a list of some sort. I'm not sure what it represents, but each column seems to end with a date. Considering that the priests are wearing their best jaguar hides, I'd say this scene is depicting a pretty important religious ceremony.
Well, take a closer look. If only we picked up a translation. Brew for tree. Or lizard. Oh god. Alright, here we go. Homage must be paid to 4 lords of the night before the layman is allowed to touch the holy vessel of ordainment. Homage. The Chakmul grants entrance to the underworld only on sacred days. These are sacred days. Goddess of birth, goddess of rain, goddess of purification. Maize, that's corn. Wealth, earth, obsidian, war, fire, and death. The holy vessel contains the breath of its and to touch the holy vessel is to become a vessel of the word of its shoot. Holy day, 9 dog. Alright, 3 lizard. 6 lizard. 7 lizard. 9 lizard. Did we have dog? Tree? Death. That's why I thought it was dog. I have obsidian. I should have. Oh, there we go. 9 dog. Cool. I mean, Arthur might have had something to say. No. Yeah, I don't think we can have an offering. Should I hit the help? I'm gonna hit the help.
Well, setting the calendar obviously wasn't enough to get us in. Maybe there's a cover chart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. Fuck, do I give the cheese girl? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give him my remote control. Oh, take my remote control, you bitch.
You know, Gage, I've never seen a chalk mule turn down a present.
Oh, it doesn't want that. Does it want the Geno Andrews single? I'm pretty sure I just need like some fruit. Oh shit. No. Well, here's the thing.
There's got to be something around here that'll fit just right into the chalk mule's hands.
Oh shit.
Something round and bowl-like.
Like a bowl. I don't. It might be in. It might just be in here. I just didn't look down. Looking for a bowl. There's the bowl.
The blue stuff in the bowl is called palm. It's a kind of incense. The Maya used it as an offering to the gods.
Let's just hit the help.
In our time, this part of the temple is destroyed, so whatever we're looking for must be somewhere else. The question is, how do we get there?
Sure. Oh yeah. I thought I had to go somewhere else for this bowl, but I guess not. Fuck. I'm pretty sure if the date's screwed up, we die. Oh shit. We'll find out if we have the date correct. If the date's wrong, yeah, we're good. I'm pretty sure if the date was wrong, it was Spike's. I just kind of want to play.
I knew that archaeologists found a series of natural caverns underneath this pyramid, but I don't think anyone's ever been able to figure out what they were used for. The Maya believe that the underworld was entered through a cave, so it's a good bet that that's what this place represented to them. Judging from what we've seen, I'd say that this is some sort of...
This is where they sent all the sick people.
Probably for supplicants to the priesthood. Considering that their word for the underworld was Sibalba, which literally means place of fright. I'll bet this was no fun house.
This is time travel.
The Mayan heavens in the underworld were usually represented as a 13-step pyramid on top of an upside-down 9-step pyramid. The earth is a flat plane in between. The 13 gods of the heavens rule the daytime, and the 9 gods of the underworld the night. That's why they call them the Lords of the Night. Their heavens were pretty exclusive. Only certain people like sacrifice victims and children were let in. The underworld was for everyone else. Anyone that didn't get into heaven would have to make the journey through the 9 levels of the underworld to the Deadland, which was ruled over by the god of death.
Harsh. So, heaven. Oh shit.
Well, we're not getting out the way we came in. The opening of that shaft we fell down is at least 4 meters above us. I guess that's the idea. No other way but forward. I just hope there's another way out of here.
We're in a time machine. Is there a way out? Yeah. Ah, fuck.
That skeleton isn't exactly fresh. They've obviously been using these caverns for a long time. Either that or they left it here for foreshadowing.
Ooh. Looting bodies. Oh shit, there's another skeleton. Definitely. Oh shit. Yeah. Do I know that we need this? I don't think there's anything else left in this room. We looted the skeletons. Ah, fuck. Oh yeah. Wish I was Link right now. Zip it, zooming around. Ah, piss. We'll go to the easy tour. Oh, look at these jamokes.
those markings on the door are clues of some
Oh,
sort.
fuck. Well, yeah, I was gonna look at that. But I was curious about what you had to say. Markings on the door. Only those who have conquered their demons are welcome in the presence of the god of war. Cool. And... you know what? My demons are this skull. Shit. I don't know. That wasn't right. Ah, fuck. Hey, can I get my skull back? Shit. Will you take my remote? It doesn't take the fucking remote. Fuck. Conquered my demons. Sure, he's just gonna tell us, oh, you gotta go to some other place. I lost that skull. I needed that skull. Maybe. I don't know.
You put your offering in this receptacle, the door closes, and it's taken by someone or something to be judged for its worthiness. I don't believe in magic or the powers of the gods, but it may be possible that there are acolytes living in alcoves within these walls, and all they do is collect the offerings and open the doors if they're good enough.
Apparently a skull wasn't good enough. That shit. Now we don't have anything. Should have tried the Gino Andrews CD. But ah, piss.
Gage, relax. It's a door.
Doors are rough. I did. I don't have any. Oh shit. No, you don't want that. Oh fuck. It took my metal bar. I hope I don't need that. Shit. It hated it. What did I have to give these? Money? There's no money. Alright. Oh man. Gave him a skull, I gave him a copper medallion, I gave him my space bar. Like, holy shit, like that should cause a time ripple. That's from thousands of years in the future. Apparently that's fine. Give him space age metal. That's perfectly fine. I think, yeah, this place.
Hey, nice door. Didn't I see Bob Vila make one of these on this old pyramid?
Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure we collect stuff from other places for here, and I don't know if I shouldn't have given that bar. I didn't think the bar was going to work, but it did. What's going on here? That's where we were. I think. I don't remember. Oh shit, look at that big dumpy door. This is the first sacrifice. Alright. Oh my goodness. Yes, I understand. It's on the other side of the door. Ah, shit. I think that's as far as we get in Chichen Itza. I think I remember some of the stuff that we need, and they're not from here. We're going to need some coins for the wealth. I think we have a bloody arrow for the war god, and the other one is so that's where I don't think there's anything else we can explore here until we get some items to get past these doors. A little bit tired, so cool. Kind of want to go a little further on this one. Even though it's midnight, I just want to get to some spots. I'm pretty sure I need that metal bar at some point in time.
Passageway has been destroyed, so the only way we're going to get to the biomass processing room is through the asteroid. We're going to have to hurry, though, because it's all in vacuum and your oxygen reserve isn't going to get you very far. You'll have to take the atmosphere mining lift.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
The airlock on the other side must still be pressurized. That's why this door won't open. I can put out an audio override code to bypass the safety interlocks, but the rest will be up to you. Here goes.
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
Explosive charge.
These lifts weren't used too often. The atmosphere mining is all automated, so they're really only for maintenance. Doc used to come up here every once in a while, because it's really quite beautiful inside the asteroid, but it's such a pain to suit up, I suppose. Doc wanted to make this place self-sufficient, so he set all this up when he refurbished the station. It's a simple idea.
Oh shit. It's fine.
I know, it looks pretty scary, but don't worry. There's There's no gravity, remember? So as long as you hold on to something, you won't fall off. That's just a plug-in controller that we use to test the mining program. It runs a simple mining cycle on one of the remotes. This generates the gravitational field for the mass driver rings. A lot of ice shavings get caught in the inversion coils and melt, so there's a water trap built in. That's the purge valve on the right. There's also an
Keep talking.
Those remotes are what we call nibblers. They crawl along the inside walls, and an arc of heated molecular filament rotates back and forth like an ice cream scoop and carves out the ice droid. The ice is shattered by the vibration of the filament, and the small chunks are drawn into the processor by the gravitational pull of the mass driver rings. Those rings create a shallow gravitational field which acts as a mass driver, kind of a gravitational conveyor belt.
Guess we... I don't remember what I did. Did we go down before? Yeah. I just don't know if I screwed all of this up.
This looks like it's in worse shape than the habitat window. Really, it's just the core that got hit hard. The lab was on the center section, though. It was sheared off completely. Had my studio, and Doc was in the lab when the shower hit. I don't think it got hit directly, though. Just the section of the cord it was attached to collapsed and it tumbled away.
What? Hold on. Why did I die? Cause of death. But I had oxygen. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Wait, what? What the fuck just happened? I had like 50% oxygen. Okay. That was weird. Did we visit Chitznitsa? Did we do that shit now? No, okay, so we did that. Yeah, because if... Okay. Okay. That was interesting. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I'm gonna call for the night. Just 'cause that I'm good for the night. All right. On that note, with that weird snafu, we'll end the session. It's fine. we got some stuff done regardless. We got Arthur. We visited Chichen Itza. I'm pretty sure it believes we did that too. I should have looked to see if I had the middle bar. That's what I should have done. Either way, we will remember to save a lot more, I guess. I do not understand. I'm pretty sure if we go the other way in the lab, eventually we get to a point where Arthur like hijacks us and like jumps us out of there because he can't allow us to scan the suit with him in it. It would cause temporal rip or some shit. But we'll check that out too. But either way, we did check it. I don't remember why we have to go over there, but then we like ignore them and like walk past. So, we'll save more. Save more often. We'll get through it. It's late here, so I am taking off. Remember, keep your hearts open. We'll see you next time.